Hello, this is my 13th speech for the Ron Paul curriculum. Today I'm going to be giving a funny story from my life. This story actually takes place 4 weeks ago on a Wednesday night. I was playing duo hide and seek with my friends. My sister paired me up with my best guy friend named Evan. And as you may know, our backyard is connected with the church backyard. And in our backyard, one of the things in our backyard is a hole, which my siblings and I dug for about 1 or 2 years. And it is 5.5 feet deep and 6 to 8 feet wide. Evan was in charge of where we hid, and he took me behind the church, and as we were standing there figuring out where we're going to hide, whether in the cemetery, behind a tree, I suggested that we hide in the hole. I was actually kidding, but he took me seriously and said, yeah, let's go hide in the hole. So we took off running. He ran to the right, I ran to the left once we got in the general area of where the hole was. Well, my brain told me that the fence that we have around it is on the edge of the hole and not like surrounding it. So I continued to keep running where I was in a straight line, which I ended up running right into the fence. And actually not right into it, but also over it, 2 feet from the edge of the hole. I laid there out of breath because I had just been running and my knees hurting. And I began to become a little embarrassed because, I almost fell into a hole right in front of my friend. But then I began laughing at the fact that I felt really klutzy at what I just did. And Evan actually never ended up helping me up. I had to help myself up, and once I got up, I found that I couldn't breathe because I ran into one of the poles holding the fence up, and it hit me in the throat. So I was out of breath, and my throat hurt for quite a while. Eventually got over it. But we never ended up hiding in the hole because we gave away our spot. And we just ended up going up to the church and telling our friends the story. The next match, we did not go to the backyard again in fear that I might run into a tree this time, which is what Evan said. We ended up hiding on the other side of the road where there were no obstacle courses for me to trip over. And in the next match, we just laid in the grass and talked while everyone was trying to find us, which we were never found. We did have fun. I had a lot of fun. Even though I did fall down, and I don't ever like falling down in front of my friends because I think it's embarrassing. I don't know why I've always thought that. I actually didn't feel embarrassed at that time. I just laughed about it because I fell down. And I wasn't helped up and I couldn't breathe after. But I also think of it as a lesson. And you may be wondering, why would she think of that as a lesson? Well, here's why. When people fall down, they think of it as that's the end. Because when they fall down, no one likes to fall down in life and make mistakes. But without mistakes, life would cease to have flavor. And even though I did fall down, I laughed about it, got up, moved on. And I think that's what everyone should do. When you fall down, you laugh, get up, and move on. Don't think anything about it. If you do, it'll overcome you and you become embarrassed, or you become not strong enough to get over the obstacle you fell over. I do think of it as a funny story and a story that I will tell my friends, but I also do think of it as a lesson for people that when they fall down, they have to learn to laugh about it, get up, and move on. This is my 13th speech for the Ron Paul curriculum. I hope you enjoyed listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.